Hello Wild Dagger TV, I'm Gary, and here's my look to 2021. That'll do. Run the video. There was a great man at Hoonigan who once wore yellow Crocs and a onesie. And I thought, well, seeing as it's UK lockdown day 2, I would rock some Crocs and some pug socks. Oh yes, right people. Yes, they are proper Crocs, by the way. Here we go. Excuse me, sorry, smoking. So, this is kind of the video I've been promising, really. Got a few projects coming up this year, a few ideas. This is the axolotls we got. I don't know where Dad is. I don't know where Father is. There's a big black one in there somewhere. There's the fish. He's down there. Where's Father? Oh, he's down that side. Look. See if we can get round. Sorry, I'm going off point already. Hey, can you see him? Look, there he is. There's Father. Oh, he's a grumpy bastard, isn't he? Look at him. Okay, before I start, I want to say that I'm in the Mrs.'s tattoo studio, and due to the lockdown at the moment, we obviously can't use the studio, so I'm allowed in here to play with my RC as long as I keep it tidy. Hence, I've got cardboard down on the floor, so if there's any dirt or drip or oil or anything like that, the missus can't complain. I have made as much effort as I can to clean this up. Right, you can see these have got little labels on them because I have got an absolutely shit memory and I will not remember what these all are to tell you what I'm going to do with them. Now, do I start this end or do I start this end? Okay, right, I'm going to start. Let's go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's not do that. Next, right, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Right, we'll go with this because I use this all the time and it's quick and simple. FTX. I've got solid steel prop shafts to go in it. Got a new set of springs, a little bit softer, a little bit more give. Cheap as chips, but you know, this truck is cheap as chips. It's cheap as chips crawling. This is my truck of 2020 all day. Okay, then we'll go to this. This is my, here you go, note, TA01 or TA02 rally car. Now, this used to be a rally car. It used to be a 80s rally car, what are they called? Audi Quattro, that's the one, which I'm going to restore. I have got the original foam wheels. Look, and if I can insert a little video, a little clip, which I'll steal off someone else's channel, of this vehicle, but you can see that. These are all original bits. This, I had to make the prop shaft. It had this piece left in it, just this piece sticking out here, this little piece here. And I put this on the end, made this bar, which is off some form of Traxxas. Cut that down, dog-nosed the end out, so it slid in the thing, so now it's four-wheel drive. Okay. I had to put some original hubs on it because someone had put some 3D printed stuff on it, which was just rubbish. But I just happened to have those bits sitting around. I want to restore this, if I can, back to the Audi, that it should be the Audi Quattro, the rally car. I want that to be a usable rally car. Okay, next. Tamiya Kong head. Boom! This thing. Oh my god. The bodywork on this, look. Everything, that tiny little marks, look. No dings on the exhaust or nothing. All works. Not a scratch on this thing. I'll come out a bit so you can actually see it, but not a scratch on it. Absolutely beautiful. Take the cover off that. Beautiful. Bought it off a 74-year-old man down in Falmouth who built it. It's been a shelf queen. It's me running it across the floor here. That's it. That's cardboard stuck to that. But silver can. What's in there? It's got a torque tuned. Yeah, it's got a torque tuned motor in it. It's clean. So clean. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. It seems a shame to But I don't like the shelf queens, and this reminds me so much of my wild dagger. This is, you know, got all the old wild dagger on it. See, basically from there to there is a wild dagger, a shortened one, yeah? And we just added the third axle. You know, people are going to moan about me saying that, but that's basically what it is. And I love that. I just love the look of that. Right, I'm going to skip one. Done that one. These two I'll get to. Right, this. So this is a Tamiya CC01, which everybody seems to have been after. As soon as I bought this thing, I had countless people messaging me saying they wanted to buy it. But I've got the light covers as well. I just keep them off because they keep falling off and I don't want to glue them on yet. This needs the arm kit doing. I'm lying down now. I'm getting real technical and arty-farty with my filming. This needs the rear arms doing it because it's still got the plastic rear arms on it, as you can see. Someone has strengthened them up a bit, but they're not very good. Shims in it to raise the height. But this is a very, very clean example. Apart from, I didn't notice when I bought it, someone's cut the front end off it to do a servo swap on it, but I'm not going to do that. I want to keep it as original as possible. I mean, look at that. That's a beautiful looking truck. Lovely looking truck. Take the lid off a minute for you. This, no, I'm not going to do anything to it. It's basically ready to go. I'll tell you on that in it. Silver can. Yeah, not a lot to say about this, but yeah, look. I should have looked really, but I was too excited by the body, so it didn't matter. And I'm not too fussed. Everything works. Beautiful example, very clean. That was bought in Plymouth, not far away from me. That was bought in Plymouth. Okay, put the lid back on that, you know, just as you do. Right, now I've got this thing. This is a Charisma SCA1E. You can tell, you know, I really know what I'm talking about. Now this is a Subaru Brat. I love this thing. This was another old man. What's he? I think he's like 60 odd or something like that. But he's had this on his shelf, look. Built it. Never done nothing with it. It's never touched the floor, look. Look. It's never touched the floor. This thing is clean. So clean. He never put pins in it. Look, never put pins in it. Because he didn't want to scratch the body up, he said. Look at that. Absolutely pristine. Beautiful, beautiful example. Look. So clean. This is going to get used. I can't leave this as a shelf queen. I love how all this all looks. It's so friggin' cool. You know, so freaking cool. Adjustable shocks. I don't know what it runs on. I think it runs on a 2S. He did say, yeah, it does say there. Look. Run on a 2S. It's got metal drive shafts in it. Do you know, I just buy these things for the engineering. I just think the engineering in them is so cool. And the fact that it's, you know, that dirt's from me on here, but you know, it's not touched the floor. It's never been anywhere. Absolutely spotless. But it's going to get abused on this channel. I don't know if I'm going to abuse it with this lid or try and find myself another lid, because I might try and keep the lids happy. You know, I'm not too worried about that. Right, here we go. So where have we got to? Okay, so we got this. How do I describe this? This was bought off another 70-year-old man, and I'm not even lying. I could even put the messages up from the old boys when they tell you how old they are, etc. You know, but this is a some form of amphibious tank. I've only found one video on YouTube. Or he's got multiple videos, but only one channel so far with this on. Let me just push the comment in a minute. Get rid of the tune. Okay, so just let you take that in for a second. Not sure what the tracks are made out. They're plastic. some flex in that as well. Okay, but a solid build though, absolutely solid build. Just so you soak that in a second. This was built a long time ago. It's got paper stickers on it. So there's the window and the lid. All wood. And then we go, oh yeah, that's what I want to make out of it. So I've got to remember that name because it's a hell of a name. Right, this is the controller for it. I mean, look at that. That's just awesome. That's a relic in itself. It's almost got extended sticks on it, look. They were very keen about driving this tank. All you boffs out there who want to see the thing on it. So that's the radio gear there. This is what it runs on, battery. I haven't even tried it yet. I've honestly not tried it yet. Okay, so but this is my project of the year. Now, I want to turn this, before I show you the internals, I want to turn this into a Sharcroft Chankra, which is a Russian Arctic expedition vehicle. You can Google it or whatever it's. It starts with a K. Just spell it as best you can, and it will get you something else. I will even put. I'm going to put a couple of clips of it in because it's such an awesome vehicle that I need to show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, I want to turn this into a Sharcroft Chankra. I think that's how you say it. I'm probably absolutely mullering that, to be honest. But that's what I want to build it into. So, this has wood base, some metal work in it, and it has a propeller. A prop. So this is what we're working with here. We've got the micro switches here for the steering nut, got left and right, which works on a servo. Yeah, see that? Which I love. I think that's freaking awesome. And I've got loads of spares of these. Don't tell me how, but I have got loads of spares of these. So chuff for that. Right. So if you follow this bar down, it goes all the way down here, all the way to here. Oh, what's this? This is for the rudders, for the propeller that runs underneath. Yes, Meccano parts there. Love Meccano parts. Built so many of my RC out of Meccano, but there you see that. It's quite a big prop on that as well. As you see, it moves left to right. I don't want to move it too hard. Don't want to break it right now, but and it doesn't feel delicate. You know, it doesn't feel delicate. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall to bits. It's got this old ACOMS receiver in it. Look at that. Look, wow. What's this? Don't know. We'll Google that. We'll Google that. But that goes through the battery and stuff. Oh, that's the charger. So it might be the charger fuse because it has a massive charger. It came with a charger that plugs in a wall. Anyway, from what I can tell, these are model boat motors, and they're running through this lot. Look at that! My God, this thing's so cool. So fine. Yeah, there you go. Just gently turn the track. Look at that! That's awesome. Obviously works both sides. Yeah, I know. And then we've got this, which runs the propeller, I think. I think I'm right in saying. Hang on, sorry, shite filming for a second. Yeah, look. But that bit isn't wired up. See? And these are big motors. I think that's a 550, this one. But look, someone's. It needs some Wild Dagger TV, definitely. It needs me to get in here and have a bit, but it's got an ESC running down here, look. doesn't look like the best ESC, to be honest. I mean, I'm not sure what part of Shangri-La this came from. What's that doing? Sorry, I'm literally exploring with you now. It's the first time I've looked at it properly. Let me just smell this a minute. Smells oily, not burnt out. That's good. Awesome. So it's got this running the 2 motors. Look, we can simplify this actually. On and off motor, on and off switch. ESC running 2 motors, which I have got a double ESC. I might have to swap that over and make it a bit more manly. But I've got to try it out yet. So the next video I'll do on this is trying everything out and then working out how to do this. But I have got a switch, a radio gear with switches on it, you know, like a 3rd channel. In fact, I've got my plain one, which has got like 12 freaking channels on it. So I could use that to run this anyway. Anyway, I'm waffling now. I am literally thinking out loud because since I got this thing, I haven't done anything with it. I've been quite busy. But I have got a long tank, which I'm going to use for parts for this. Because I don't really want to shorten this because it might break. But I can add maybe another set of dolly wheels, another dolly wheel there or something, to make up this gap, and maybe an idle, maybe a couple of idlers or something would just sort out. But it concerns me that the gap here is a little bit too big, but I could even move these up because it's all adjustable, it's all Meccano, so I'll just undo it and move it forward. But maybe there was a reason why they put that there. There is a few dings in these teeth, look. But no matter. I mean, look at it. Look at it. You'll see from the video that I've slipped in a little gap there. That what it's going to look like. You can see my idea. But this thing is going to be gnarly. I can tell it's going to be gnarly. I mean, someone put a lot of time and effort into this. I mean, I don't doubt that I'm going to have to put a lot more time and effort into it. But the thing with old RC boats is they usually float. Because they were built by a 60-year-old man who was bored and had a lot of time on his hands. Sounds just like lockdown, doesn't it? Mental. Anyway, there you go. I digress. So we have the tank, amphibious thing that I'm going to turn into a Charcroft Chancra. I've got a 6-wheel drive Tamiya. Told you I needed the bits of paper. I've got a Tamiya TA, which I'm going to kill once I get it going. This I need to get a body for, and it's just going to do its general thing. This, general off-roading, and then I've got this. Obviously, my channel began with these pair. This is the Dagger boat. It's now sporting a rather large electric motor and a prop. This does go very well, and I do run it with my airplane controller, so yeah, as soon as we get time and we get space to go out again, as you can see, it is glue gun to death. This thing, you know, has been through hell on my channel, but still floats, still does well, but it is held together with a glue gun. And then we've got this beauty. See this? See that? That's what I started this channel off with. I had a PS3 and I swapped it for this. An original Tamiya Wild Dagger. I've still got the chassis, original chassis. Absolutely freaking mullered. This thing has been through hell. And I'm not even advising you to go back and look at some of my old videos because they were fucking shit. They were really bad. Excuse my French, but they were fucking shit, my old videos. But this is going to get absolutely annihilated. I want this to be as good as it should have been when it came out of the shop. Like, you know, you've got Tamiya Legends who had one. It was beautiful. You know, this bodywork has been through hell, and it didn't really spend that much time on the car, so it's just been from shed to shed. So the return of these pair to the channel, the build of this to the channel, and the thrashing of everything else. Okay, say bye, Mr. Axolotl. Bye, Mr. Axolotl.